Hello everybody, welcome back to the FM24 European Journeyman Save, and we are progressing with Monaco, and PSG are just slightly out of reach every single week. Let's get into it. Yes, hello everybody, fellow managers, welcome back to the save, and straight away diving into the league table, you can see PSG are 3 points away. 3 points. We've got a better goal difference. We're playing great football. Arda Güler could be one of the best free transfers I've ever made in FM history. But 3 points. This is our game in hand. This is why we've come back on a weird end of November game, because Strasbourg at home in Monaco is our game in hand. And if we win it, we're going to go top. And this season is proving to be very, very interesting. Marseille aren't out of this run yet. Nice, if they go on a good run, could get some points and get back into it as well, into the title race. But what makes this fascinating, and I use that word very strongly, like you can get a lot of hyperbole, you can get a lot of like disingenuous interest in a save and things like that. But this season ends with a game against PSG in Monaco. Our final game of the season is against our biggest title rivals at home. Part of me hopes we've got it wrapped up by then. Part of me hopes, for the sake of the series, that would be fantastic to be the league title decider, wouldn't it? That would be absolutely epic. The season has been going very, very well. Yes, like we started very well. We actually came back for the PSG game in Marseille, and it was a terrible first episode of the season, wasn't it? But we beat Nantes after that 2-1. We drew with Nice, beat Marseille in the Champions League, which was annoying because we lost to them away 2-0, then beat them 3-0 at home in the Champions League. Beat Bastia 4-0, lost to Milan, beat Le Havre, beat Rennes, beat Metz, lost to Benfica with an own goal from Stanescu in like the 75th minute. Lyon, we beat them 5-1. We beat Guingamp 4-0, and we beat Hoffenheim 4-0 as well. And we were saying before, we've drawn with Lyon 1-1 in the last game, Arda Güler scoring a penalty for us, but we were saying previously that Ligue 1 is no longer a farmers' league. Well, it's not really a farmers' league, because you can see there's like 10 points that separates first and eighth. However, the bottom teams are absolutely dreadful. Marseille have just spanked someone. I can't remember who it was. They absolutely spanked 8. They just beat Lyon 8-0. Lyon aren't even a crap team. They've beaten Lyon 8-0. They've beaten Lens 6-0. They beat Angers 6-1. I mean, Marseille are scoring goals. They are really, really scoring goals. They're having a great time of it in front of net. And it's going to be a very interesting... Yeah, look at 8-0. Oh, by the way, the Lyon manager was Paulo Sousa, got sacked straight after that game. So, yes, that's good for him. But looking at the player stats in the league as well, Walid Godin having a great season for us. 7.63 up there in the highest average ratings. Traoré is the joint top goal scorer with Marseille's Sami Martin. Walid Godin is up there with the most assists. We've got Guy Michaud, second place for the most player of the matches. Yoris Malay is second, technically. Joint third. They're joint first, so technically I'd say he's second, but he is third. With clean sheets with 6. We've got Guy Michaud with the most interceptions per 90 up there as well. So the team are doing incredibly well this year. It's just, annoyingly, PSG are just taking it to the next level. It's very, very irritating. But we do have a game in hand. That is today. We are playing Strasbourg, who are 13th. They're sort of mid-table-ish. They're quite clear from relegation, so to speak. But they're nowhere near pushing for Europe. So we are the favourites. We can win 1-0. We'll still go top of the league. It should be fine, really. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. The run into this league season, at the end of the year, will be very, very, very interesting. Now, I am trying to record these videos as much as we go. I do have a plan for when this series ends. Obviously, with FM25 being delayed until March next year, my playing of FM24 is going to continue into probably March of next year. But yeah, I've got some ideas for what to do after this save. This save has been great fun. I've really enjoyed this save. But yeah, I've got an idea to... bit of a challenge, something a bit different. But if you've got ideas for what you'd like to see me do, please do let me know down below, because I'm always interested to know what people want to see. and how people want to see me play the game and challenges and things like that. So please do let me know. But for now, we're going to dive into the game against Strasbourg when I get to the correct time of day, because we're on the 23rd of November. We're just not on the correct time of day. There we go. Now we are into the tactical meeting and team selection and stuff. Right. We've got to have a look at Arda Güler, because for a free transfer from Spurs, yes, he's 31. He's a little bit older. But, he has got 9 goal contributions in 9 games in Ligue 1, 7.57 average rating, which is absolutely bonkers. Over his whole club career so far at AS Monaco, he has 6 goals and 4 assists in 11 starts. It is incredible how good he is for us. Like, absolutely incredible how good he is as a free transfer. And as I said, I think it could be my best free transfer that I've ever made on Football Manager, because 1, I've always wanted to use him, and 2, he's so good. And the fact that his technical abilities where you need them, and his mental abilities and his physical abilities to a degree are so good that when he loses his pace, it really isn't going to matter. It's just great. It's great to have him in the squad. He's been rotating, like holding midfield, attacking midfield right. We've been moving him around a little bit. He did pick up a 4-week injury. But again, playing against Strasbourg, we can go a bit more attacking, right? So we can drop him back here. We can then bring Godin, Walid Godin, who we had to put on the left-hand side in the last game, can come into the middle. Nuno Liete can drop to the bench. And Abdallah, coming back from a slight knock that he had, can come back into the left-hand side. We've been rotating our team, probably not as much as I should be doing, but we have been rotating the team more than we did last season, which is helping with fitness and match load. As you can see here, light. It's only Arda Güler that's got a heavy match load, and that's because he played, I think, 3 games for Turkey in the international break that's just gone. So yeah, it's been really, really good. Dragan Puric, who was our striker that we bought in to play backup/youngster, has scored for the club. 1 goal in his first game. It was very nice. But yes, mainly Traore is still leading the line. Sanabria got voted the 2nd best under-21 player in the world, which was very good at the end of last year. At the end... No, it was like 2 weeks ago, because the awards are done now. So yeah, he came 2nd, which I think is... there you go, under-21 Footballer of the Year runner-up. So he is looking very, very good and very cheap. 8.5 million from River Plate, which I'm very happy with that. And yeah, generally, we're playing pretty well. We have got a sale happening. Luka Helenian, who we bought in on a free transfer, last January, I think it was, we bought him in. He is going to Saudi Arabia for £1.8 million. And I'm not fussed about that, because he's old, he's not playing very much, and he was a free transfer. So it's all profit. He did his job when we needed him as a bit more of an experienced player coming in. But we need to win this game against Strasbourg to go top of the league, and that is what matters. We need to be able to sing, "We're top of the league, we're top of the league. We are Monaco, we're top of the league." I don't know why they would sing that. It would be in French, wouldn't it? But you get my drift. Point the finger. We need to win our home games. There's no excuses. So we're doing pretty well, right? The squad is settled. We've got great creativity. The players we've brought in are doing well. Jonathan Rousseau, unfortunately, has damaged his spine and is out for like 4 to 5 months. So he was just starting to nail down that left-hand position spot over Abdallah. Got in the goals. Was playing very well, but has now damaged his spine. So that's not great. But we are generally playing very well with all of our new signings settling in, especially Arda Güler, as I said. But even like Shawomni in holding midfield, he's been playing really well. Abdallah was trying to get up for that header there. Akoli will clear that one away. Guy Michaud has had a knock as well, so he's not featuring in the starting lineup today, but he's been basically our sort of auxiliary fullback. Abdallah's going to have another go, and what was the goalkeeper doing there? It's 1-0 Monaco, 14 minutes gone, and at the moment, we're top of the league. We're top of the league. We're AS Monaco. We're top of the league. Sacre bleu. That's how it will end, just to make it a little bit French. Mortellaro crossed it in from the byline, and Abdallah got up, and he is a very tall winger, which is great. He just generally out-jumps any fullback that marks him. It's very good to see. Here is Arda Güler, and it goes penalty ref. Arda Güler is going to get a chance. He's going to get a chance to score a penalty. on camera. Now, he's missed a couple this season, but we haven't taken him off at penalty duty. We've kept him on it. I was going to say young, but he's not. He's experienced in this universe. Our experienced Turkish international in Arda Güler has fired it home. And I think he's had 135 caps for Turkey, if I'm not mistaken. I think he's just at 135 caps, which is absolutely bonkers. Arda Güler, lovely left-footed penalty. Their keeper looks dreadful. It's 2-0 Monaco. We are cruising. Let's give them some praise as we go 2-0 up. Oh my God, Sveni Koopman is injured for Rennes. That is a disaster. That is an absolute disaster. Oh, Mario, we got us in front of Arda Güler there and robbed the ball. Rodriguez comes forward. Mortellero, great challenge from our Italian right back. Picked him up cheap as well from Inter Milan. That was lovely. Sanabria tackled. Mortellero picks it up again. Blocked. Gets it again, Mortellero. He is determined. Into Godin. Godin cuts it back. Sanabria, oh, the second best under-21 player in the world in this year, has not put that on target, and he really probably should be scoring. But we're 2-0 up with half an hour gone. We are in control of this game, and we are playing very, very well indeed. We do actually have all of our Champions League fixtures released as well. We've got Newcastle coming up. I think we're taking on Arsenal later on in the season as well. We've played Benfica, Milan. We've had a tough run as Godin makes it 3-0. This is just too easy. We're going top of the league. Top of the league. We're AS Monaco. We're top of the league. I'm glad we came back for this game. The only reason we've got a chance, by the way, PSG drew with a team and slipped up. We've been... Oh, no, they must have lost, actually, because we've been behind them by 3 points for basically the whole season since we've lost to Marseille very early on. And... they've just been out of reach. So this is why we came back for today's game, because it just makes sense, right? It just makes sense to come back for a game where you can go top of the league. Because if we can get into that position and not give it up, and then have PSG on the final day of the season just to wrap it up with like a scrappy 0-0 draw, I'd love it. I'd absolutely love it. Arda Güler, Sanabria cuts it back. Godin, oh, it's another goal, but I think Abdallah is offside for that one. It looked pretty clear that he was offside as Godin took his shot. But Abdallah is going to be checked. It's going to be checked, and it is going to be disallowed. It is going to be disallowed. But yeah, you can see. So when we're playing against weaker teams, having Arda Güler in this sort of deeper role where he can get on the ball from the defence and we look to try and dictate is really, really useful. And this is our holding midfielder. So we play with two double DMs, which I think is very, very strong in this year's FM. But I play with one that has one on take more risks and one on like not take risks. Is that even a thing you can tell them to do? I think it just don't click take more risks. I'm very happy with the way things are going. Keep it up. But yeah, so the one on the right is where we always play our more attacking player. As Godin is going to launch this one into the box, headed away. Okoli clears. Guy Michaud is playing. Oh, what was I talking about? I've obviously put him in at centre-back today. Guy Michaud into Abdallah. Cuts it back to Arda Güler. Oh, my God. It was joking. Joking with how good that finish was from Arda Güler. What a finish. Honestly, best free transfer I've ever made in Football Manager. Guy Michaud down the wing. He's playing centre-back, but he still wants to be a full-back, really. Abdallah cuts it back. What a hit from Arda Güler. And I feel sorry for Nunezante in goal because he's not really had much chance, has he? We're absolutely battering them. In fact, we're battering them so much we might as well rest players. We've got a Champions League game coming up next. Puric is going to come on up front for Traore. We'll rest Van Hoyk for Shongwi in the middle as well. Biens can have a rest. We'll bring on Effie at the back. He's not playing too much this season either. And Mortellero is suspended, or he's on a yellow card. So, no, actually he's playing really well. Even though he's on a yellow card, he is playing really well. We'll just do those three to start on the 55. 5 minutes into the second half, and we're confident enough we can take off 3 players. Brilliant. Love it. I just love it. I love it when things work. I love the fact as well this isn't playing all-out full press with counter and counter press on, and this is a system that we've built up like from club to club, and we found something that sort of suits a style we want to play in. But yeah, I do enjoy it. I do enjoy it. And obviously in closer games, we tweak it as we go. But in games like this, we don't really need to. As Abdallah comes down the wing, tackled by Okoli, back to Nunezante. He goes long. Good header from Sadakali, who's come on. Sanabria, good turn. Looks to go down the right-hand side. Sanabria, can he find Prusic with the cross? Oh, it's deflected. Godin. That's a Goal kick. I thought it was a really good save from the goalkeeper, or it was going to be offside, but it was actually a very, very good effort that hit the post. Puric up front, not having a great game. I imagine when you're 4-0 up coming on as a sub, it is quite a struggle to meet. It's just complacency. I think there'll just be complacency, but we don't mind it. Malay gets it away. Godin flicks it on. Lardo is there to keep it alive. Here's Lunov. Lunov back to Nunziante. Nunziante goes long for Strasbourg. Guy Michaud with a good header down. Sanabria can turn. Likes to drift out to that right-hand side. He's done really well, Sanabria here. And is he fouled? No, he's not. Lardo into Sportelli. Sportelli looking to get past Shuumni and does into Okoli. Okoli on the right-hand side. Is this going to be a goal for Strasbourg? It is going to be a goal for Strasbourg. Luciano Rodriguez has scored. He's picked the ball up and running to the halfway line, which always means the goal is given, generally. I think that's still a thing. There we go. It's been given. He's so confident he was onside. He's run the ball back to the halfway line with 76 minutes gone. It's going to take him quite an effort, I feel like, to score 3 more. Right, we're going to rest some of our big name players. So, how do I want to do this? Big name players are Abdullah, Sanabria, Gula and Godin. Who is the most tired? I can't afford Arda Güler getting injured. So we're going to bring on Hilarion, who's just agreed his move. He will come on in midfield. I probably, with Rousseau out for so long, can't risk Abdallah getting injured either. So we'll put Nuno Liete into the attacking midfield role and shift Godin out to the left-hand side. Our problem at the moment is that we only have 2 players that can play on the left, and one of them is injured for 5 months. And the other one gets tired in game. So we have to think of ways to be a little bit more, have a bit more ingenuity, I'd say, about our substitutions and go from there. Here's Rodriguez out to Okoli. Okoli on the right-hand side. Now, the subs shouldn't really affect us too much. Okoli, they're still good players that we're bringing on as they go to the edge. Monier Silva's going to wind one up, is he? No, he's not. Good tackle from Shongwei. Mario goes down the left onto that right foot. Okoli's on the edge. Brings it down. Sportelli still going. Good save from Malay. Right, I'm going to... We're just going to see this one out. We're going to change to our... Oh, God, I've got to load this in now. Bloody hell. I thought I had it set in there, but I don't. Look at all these tactics. Where's K? There it is. Kalasar cruising, version 2, leading. There we go. That's what we're going to change to for this one. As Malay caught the corner that we didn't see. But for the last 2 minutes of the game, we're just going to try and see this one out and temper our attacking outlets a little bit. Put us in a bit more of a simple shape to hit on the counter and keep us a bit more structured, I think is the way to describe it. As Okoli comes forward down the right-hand side, tries to whip in a cross. We get there first, they hit the post, and we clear it away. I mean, it's all down to the tactics, isn't it? We made them hit the post with how we've gone to a slightly more defensive shape. That's what I like to think. But it's full time. We are top of the league, which is absolutely amazing as my doorbell is going. It was an Amazon delivery driver. Excited that Monaco have gone top of the league. He was ecstatic for us. Absolutely ecstatic. But there we go. We are top of the league. Joint on 33 points with PSG. 8 better goal difference. Marseille actually have the best goal difference in the league. So they are a team that we've got to watch out for. But thank you so much for watching as Arda Güler captures the attention of all the plans. That was awesome. Thank you for watching. We'll be back later on in the season. I need to actually go and get the doorbell now because it's just a thing that goes to my phone. I can let them up in the lift and then they come to the door. Speak to you very soon. Leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe if you're new. See you in the next one. Cheers.